Javier with Geoscience, and today I'll be performing air tests on freshly mixed concrete by volumetric method, ASTM standard c-173 method. First, we gotta prime our air meter. We gotta make sure there's no water sitting at the bottom of the bowl. We need to add 2 layers of concrete. Using a tamping rod 5/8 of an inch. It's gotta be at least 4 inches longer than the bowl, than the depth of the bowl. And we do 25 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25. We tap it on the side. And we put the second layer of concrete, filling up the bowl all the way to the top. And we do 25 times, penetrating the bottom layer at least 1 inch. Five times. Tap it on the side. Now we got to make sure the ring. Oh, before we do that, we use a 1 inch of one eighth of an inch thick striking bar. And it's got to be 3/4 of an inch wide and at least 12 inches long. We remove the extra concrete. At this point, we've got to make sure that we clean the top of the bowl. Sure, we prime this one more time. Gotta place the clamp and make sure that it tights really good so the air doesn't leak out of water. At this point, we've got to put the funnel inside the neck. And we add 1 pint of water. Book says add selected amount of alcohol. It doesn't specify any amount. However, if we add less than 2.4 pints, there's no correction necessary at the end. So I'm just gonna add 1 pint alcohol. Now we gotta add more water to where we can see it on the neck of the air meter. Now that the water is visible on the neck, what we do is we remove the funnel. And we add water to 0, bottom of meniscus. At this point, we gotta place the cap and make sure that it's tight. Now we have to invert for 5 seconds, 45 seconds minimum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After the 45 seconds, we place it on the ground. Roll it 1 minute, 45 degrees, half to a quarter turn, vigorously. After the 1 minute, we unscrew the cap, allow the water, the foam to settle. Now 2 minutes have passed. We take the initial reading to the nearest 0.25%. In this case it's 1. At this point we gotta time the cap and repeat the 1 minute roll. Make sure it's tight. After doing this for a minute, we untie the cap and let it sit for 2 minutes. Now the 2 minutes pass, we got to take the reading one more time, the second reading. 1. If the reading does not change more than 0.25%, the reading is good. If the second reading becomes your final reading. But if it does change more than 0.25%, we gotta run one more test, the same. We gotta roll it one more time. So I'm just gonna do it so you guys can see. We roll it. Roll it 1 minute again. We unscrew the cap. We allow it to settle for about 2 minutes. We take another reading. In this case, the reading is the same. So our second reading was a good reading. Now, if the second reading, the first more than 0.25%, no, the third reading will be your final. If let's say when we gotta dump this water out, just gonna use this here to dump it out. So now there is five reasons why your test can become invalid. one of those reasons is whenever you're taking your concrete out and you're dumping it, you see that there's concrete sitting at the bottom of the bowl undisturbed. That's not a good reading. So you gotta start your test again. Another reason is if the first more than 0.25% from your second reading. Another reason will be if you have a water leak, you see the water source coming out, so that will invalidate your test. Another one will be if it takes more than 6 minutes to stabilize, it will also invalidate it. Or if the foam on the neck is more than 2%. So that's basically it. At this point, we just remove. I'm gonna go ahead and do it.